What's going on, boxing fans? This is Sean with the Golf LBC. Here with Zaquin Moses. Zaquin, man, so just recently, man, we saw that you won the qualifier back in September, man. At that very last match, and they announced you the winner, what went through your mind?
A lot went through my mind. I think it was my second time winning the national championship, and that was the last qualifier to qualify for the trial, so it meant a lot to me.
Right. So next week, you're going to be going to Lafayette, Louisiana. Well, actually, this weekend. You got to check in this weekend. And this is for the Olympic trials to try to win. Now, you said something interesting the other day I saw on an interview. I think you were saying something about Jamal Harvey is already a shoo-in. Can you explain to people how that works and why you say that he's a shoo-in and he's going? Because a lot of people don't understand how the trials and things work and being on a high-performance team and Team USA and all that.
Yeah, Jamal Harvey, he just qualified for Paris and, the Pan Ams?
Yeah, Pan Am Games.
So he had the chance to qualify in the Pan Ams. So the trials is for second place. The trials is for
So you can be a runner-up.
Yeah, runner-up.
Or alternate, as they call it.
Yeah, that's what trials for. So say if he get hurt or anything, whoever win the trials would be the alternate. But yeah, he qualified for 2024 in the Pan Ams.
So okay, but you're still going to shoot and try to be an alternate though, right?
Yes, sir.
But I also heard you say that you're thinking about going pro next year.
Yeah.
Man, you're so. I tell everybody how old you are.
18.
And this is it. You don't want to go for the next 4 years for that. Like you want to turn pro after this.
Yeah, I want to turn pro. I feel like my future, I got a bright future. I'm still young. I still got a lot to learn. But
yeah,
as of right now, I feel like the pros is where it's at right now. 2028, I'm gonna be. I could do 2028, but
yeah,
2028 haven't really been on my mind. It's just been 2024.
Yeah.
But now that I've been talking a lot about going pro, so I feel like I'm ready to turn pro.
Got you. So listen, so next week, is there anybody, because you're going to be at 125, right?
Yeah, 125.
Is there anybody at 125 next week that you're looking on a list or man, I can't wait till we get in there and mix it up? Is there anybody on your radar or not really?
Nah, it's nobody on my radar. I just feel like it's a tough bracket. The whole 25 tough bracket. I ain't sleeping on nobody. I'm just coming to do what I do best, and I know how to fight, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in there and fight and box what I do best.
Yeah. All right, so Zay, let's take it back a little bit. Let's get a little bit of backstory, those people that don't know you. You from New Jersey, right?
Yeah, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey. So tell everybody, growing up there, what was it like, and how did you even get into boxing?
Going up there, it was hard for me going up there. I had a lot going on, but at the same time, I had my grandparents to hold me down. I had my grandparents to show me the way. They raised me a lot down in Jersey. Mm-hmm. And getting into boxing, I had my grandfather, Waleed Moses. He same grandfather as Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
My grandfather.
So y'all cousins?
Yeah,
you and Shakur are cousins?
Yeah, we cousins. My grandfather, he took me to the gym one time, and I guess I saw everybody sparring, training, and everything.
Yeah.
At first, it was just it was cool, and then I saw Shakur doing it.
Yeah.
Once I saw Shakur doing it, and I just followed Big Bro, I was just doing everything he was doing. And then I saw how far it was taking him. At first, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I never knew boxing could take you to a certain point. To how it is, how everybody is. I never knew boxing could do that.
Right.
Until I saw him. He went to the Olympics.
Yeah.
He started getting a lot. So yeah, that definitely motivated me to box.
So tell everybody. So growing up, was boxing the first thing you tried, or were you playing other sports at first?
Nah, I played a lot of sports. I played football.
Were you nice with it?
Yeah, I was cool. I was nice. Everything I did, I was nice. I played football. I played basketball for my school. I did a lot. My first love actually was football.
Okay.
I wanted to be a football player.
What position did you like?
I played running back. I played a lot. I played running back. I played quarterback. I played cornerback.
What?
DB.
You got a nice little arm on you for throwing the ball?
Yeah, I could throw.
And running back, you were juking them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure. But yeah, that was my first love.
Yeah.
Until I found out it was that's a real team sport.
Okay.
So if we lose anything, it's just not on me type. It's whole team.
Yeah.
So boxing more of a like, if you lose, it's on you. It's nobody else's fault. So that's what I like about it.
Right. So listen, man, take us, how old were you when you had your very first match? And do you remember your first boxing match like it was yesterday? And did you win your first match?
Yeah, I remember my first match. So I've been boxing since I was 3. Like been learning everything since I was 3.
Okay.
And I've been boxing and like I was 9. I was 9 or 10.
When you had your first competitive match?
I was 9 and 10. I took 3 years off.
Okay.
I took 3 years off. And then I came back. I was 13. I was 13 or 14. I had my first match.
Okay.
And when I went, I was just nervous. Like, it was my first time fighting. I was
like, what
nervous.
were you fighting at? What weight were you fighting at? Because you were small then, right?
Yeah, I was 119, 118. I got on the scale at 118, 119. I remember this day like yesterday. I went. It was my first time. I weighed in at 118. And it was just a lot of people, like, it was a lot, and I was nervous. It's my first time fighting.
And was Shakur there also watching? Was everybody?
Shakur wasn't there. It was my grandfather.
But all your family and cousins and friends were there.
Yeah, they was all there. And I don't know, like, I never felt a feeling like that before. It was my first time.
Yeah.
So as it was my turn to fight, they, like, start gloving me up. I was my first time going to the glove table. I started panicking a little bit, like it was a lot of people, and it was a big event. Like, it was people around the ring. They were eating, a lot of stuff, everything. So it was a big event, and shoot, I got in the ring. I was just looking around. Like, at first I didn't want to look around. Then I looked around. I was nervous, but my first fight I lost.
You lost your first fight?
I lost my first fight. It was a close fight. It was a real good fight. I think I still got it in my phone. I'll be watching it sometimes.
Yeah, for motivation, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so that 1 minute, did it feel like forever?
Yes, did it. 1 minute felt like forever. Forever. It felt like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm in that boxing. I'm tired. Like, when it's going to be over?
Yeah,
it was crazy.
All right, so do you remember your first win?
Yeah, I remember my first one.
Were you on cloud 9 when you won?
Yeah, I was happy. I was super happy.
And all your family and friends were there cheering you on?
I was there.
Yeah,
sure.
It did something for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it motivated me. I felt like it gave me like a feeling of winning.
Right.
Like, when you winning, it's like you want to keep having that same feeling. Winning is everything, and that feeling, that's the best feeling ever, is winning.
Right.
For real.
All right, and then after that, so during your career, so now you're 18 now. So from that time to now, what are some of the championships you've won? I'm sure you won Golden Gloves.
Yeah, I won.
What all you've won?
I won Sugar Ray before.
Okay.
I won a national in March.
Okay.
And another one in just September.
Right.
September, yeah.
And matter of fact, Zay, I was officiating in Lubbock at the Junior Olympics.
Yeah.
And it was the last day, yeah. And we're like, broke down the ring, we're sitting there, we're done. And I look to my left, and I just see everybody in like a crowd. And I was like, and then I look up at the TV screen, I saw Quinn Moses and the guy whoever you were facing, everybody was looking forward to that match, man.
Yeah.
And man, y'all were going at it. Unfortunately, you came up a little short.
Yeah,
but from what everybody told me, you lost to like, I don't know what kind of national 10 times. I don't know what but he was up there.
Yeah, Troy Nash. Real good dude, real solid fighter. Yeah, Troy Nash.
Yeah. And I was looking and I saw y'all kind of talking to each other in the ring. The ref was like, hey, y'all cut that out. But at the end, I saw y'all had just nothing but mutual respect for each other, though.
It's just a competitive nature. Like, when you fighting, you don't want to show nobody you respect them or anything.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta show them, like, I'm here too. Like, I can fight too. It's a different feeling when you fight. It's like a switch going.
Yeah.
Like, it's no smiling, no nothing. It's time to fight. So,
right.
It was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
All right. So next week, man, what can we expect? Everybody is gunning for that 125 spot, man. Mentally, physically, how are you mentally preparing and physically getting ready? Because making weight every day, I mean, I don't know if you're going to box every day, but you're going to box for quite a few times. You got to make weight every day. You got to mentally stay sharp. You got to physically be on top and not overtrain.
Yeah.
Like, tell everybody what it's like being a boxer, having to go through all that.
I never really had a problem. like struggling to make weight or anything. Making
Okay.
weight always been easy for me, but fighting every day, that's hard sometimes. Because sometimes
Yeah.
you might wake up sore and you still gotta fight that day, and you gotta be mentally strong, physically strong, everything. And I don't really I don't really like let that type of stuff get to my head. I go in the ring with a game plan to win by any means necessary. No matter if it's pretty or ugly, as long as I win, shoot, that's a win.
Yeah. How mentally exhausting as a boxer is it to get up for a match, put your body through all that training, and then find out your opponent pulled out or he's not there that day after you done gave everything you have and like, I ain't got a match now?
Nah.
How mentally is that exhausting and taxing for a boxer to go through stuff like that?
I feel, shoot, that's hard. That's hard because you train blood, sweat, and tears. You training hard. You paying your body through limits that you ain't never take before. You done a lot just for your opponent to pull out. That's super hard. I don't really wish that on nobody, but it never happened to me before. But I don't wish that on nobody because I know that's a bad feeling. Like I see people that been training a lot and their opponent pull out. Yeah, that's a bad feeling. And I don't wish that on nobody. Nobody shouldn't have to go through that right there.
So Zay, going in next week, if you win the Olympic trials, and I think people don't realize, I think then there's a world qualifier, right?
Yeah.
But then that's kind of like fighting international, right?
Yeah.
So have you fought international before, or would this be your first time?
Nah, this would be my first time fighting international.
And like, does that get you excited or pump you up even more? Like, man, I want to see what these guys across the pond or from other countries got. Like, what do I really like? I know how I do against the Americans, but how do I do against the international? Totally different style, totally different way of boxing. How motivated or pumped up does that get you?
It's super motivating. I mean, it'll show like what type of level I'm on. I mean, I feel like, well, me personally, I feel like the U.S. really have the best people, but as far as going international, I feel like that'd be a great experience, not for me, but for anybody that go international. That's a great experience to have on your resume, and I feel like it's levels to everything, and you'll see what type level you on.
Right. Where do you think you're at right now? If you give your own personal ranking, how do you feel where you rank at in the United States at 125?
United States, true. I'm gonna say number one.
Number one?
Nothing more, nothing less. Number one. I feel like I'm the best.
Yeah.
Like everywhere I go, I feel like I'm the best. I mean, everybody gotta feel like that, especially in a fighting game. You gotta feel like you the best, no matter who it is, no matter who you fighting. You gotta feel like you the best. You gotta feel like you the man. And I feel like I'm the best, and I'm the man. So yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm seeing lately everybody on social media talking about you had beat Carmel.
Yeah.
Like, but I know y'all have respect for you. He bigs you up, you big him up, man. But what was that like when you beat him, and what went through your mind? Did that like validate you? Like, hey, I'm there. I knew I could do this.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, me, I never, like, before I went to the tournament and anything, I never thought I'd fight Carmel. I never thought, like, me and Carl would ever cross paths, but being Carmel, that was cool. I got a coach named Joe Artiga. He the father of Jose Artiga, and he got a daughter named Alanis Artiga. That's their father, and he worked my corner that whole tournament, and I appreciate him for what he did. But fighting Carmel, that was cool. I mean, and especially being him, like that boost, like that put my name out there, like a lot. Like, and I appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate Carmel for that. But it boosts my name out there a lot, and that made everybody know me. Like everybody like heard of me now. The whole world, like they know who I am. They know I'm just not Shakur's little cousin. I'm actually accomplished something I did so. But yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience. A lot of people were texting me. A lot of known people was texting me, and a lot of people would follow me on Instagram and stuff. It was cool, and I appreciate everybody that tuned in.
Yeah. So Zay, even though we talked earlier about Jamal Harvey, right? Yeah. Have y'all haven't faced each other? Have y'all?
Nah, never. I never faced him.
Tell us, what can we expect if y'all ever faced each other, and what would go down? Like, what do you see in him that? Because you say you feel that you're the best at 125. What is it that you see where you feel like, hey man, I see a weakness here, or I've seen him and I think I can get him here? What is it about you that make you feel that you can beat him?
I just feel like I'm different. I feel like
Okay.
he a good solid fighter. It's just that style make fights, and I think my style is on a whole different level from his style. He like when I watched Jamal Harvey, and he got like he like to fight type John. He like a Sean Porter to me. Like he
kind of like Von Rush comment.
Von Rush, wow, and everything. And I feel like I'm just super sharp. I feel like I can box. I feel like I know my distance. Like I feel like I'm one of them ones. Like I feel like I'm the best, and I'm gonna have this confidence in anything, no matter what, no matter the situation, anything, no matter who it is. I'm always had this confidence, and I'm ready for every moment.
Yeah. I mean, we look around, man. You're always around a lot of talented people. We always see you around Keon. You're around Keyshawn. Shakur, Al Shakur. Like you're around Jared. Yep. You're around like a lot of solid people. Yeah. What is it about being around that group that makes you feel like, man, like we're the elite of the elite, like because y'all always hang out together.
Yeah. Not that we hang out, but like they also like give me a lot of advice.
Okay.
They also tell me like make sure I'm in the gym a lot, and
they hold you accountable.
Yeah, they own me a lot, so it's like it's cool. And I actually be sparring them a lot too. They in the gym every time they spar anything. Right. I'm watching. They make sure I'm watching.
Okay.
Any advice they could give me, they make sure they pull me to the side and give me like those. They all big brothers to me. And
got you.
They do a lot, not just hanging around them, but they do a lot for me, and I appreciate every last one of them.
Cool. All right, man. We know you gotta get the training, man. Real quick, man. Can you tell everybody next week, man? Please tune in to see Zaquin Moses. He's gonna be fighting at the Olympic trials. What do you want to say to your fans in closing, and also how can they follow you on social media?
Follow me on Instagram at Zaquin Moses. Follow me on Twitter at Zaquin Moses. And next week during trials, y'all gonna see me dominate the whole tournament. None less but domination every single day. And I'm ready. I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for any style. Make sure y'all tune in.
All right, there you have it, man. It was Zaquin Moses, man. We're looking forward to seeing you next week, and man, best of luck, man. And afterwards, man, hopefully we can get another interview after you win.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.